cannot intersect. That's why trying to track you is like trying to predict a season that doesn't exist on their calendar. They've tried watching your habits, but you evolved. They've tried studying your relationships, but you outgrew people faster than they could keep track. They've tried monitoring your emotional triggers, but your healing shifted you into a different version of yourself. Everything they used as data became outdated the moment you aligned with a higher purpose. This is why their surveillance fails. You move according to a realm they cannot access, influence, or interrupt. They can observe the surface
This
of
is
your life,
nuts.
but the real instructions come from a place outside their jurisdiction. They can't track a path that's not being written by human logic. They can't interfere with a timing that's not controlled by earthly systems. And they can't sabotage a rise that keeps emerging from places they didn't even know existed. Number 5. The summit exposed something. They've feared for years. You don't break, you adapt. What they feared wasn't your strength. It was your evolution. They watched you face situations designed to shatter the average person. And instead of falling apart, you reshaped yourself. You didn't cling to old versions of who you were. You didn't freeze in pain. You didn't crumble under pressure. You adapted, recalibrated, and transformed in ways that caught everyone off guard. They expected the wounds to weaken you, but the wounds became the blueprint for your growth. They studied your reactions closely, because trauma usually creates openings for manipulation. When people are hurt, they become easier to influence. They look for comfort, answers, and direction. But you didn't crumble into the hands of the wrong people. The things that were meant to distort your identity ended up refining it. Every painful moment forced you to sharpen your sensing abilities. You started noticing patterns faster. You recognized energy shifts more quickly. You could detect someone's intentions before they spoke. Your intuition didn't just grow. It became a full system that protected you from future. You became someone who no longer lets pain repeat itself in the same form. That level of self-restructuring is rare, and that's what alarmed them. They expected loss to make you desperate. Instead, it made you independent. They expected heartbreak to soften your judgment. Instead, it expanded your inner knowing. They expected setbacks to delay your life. Instead, they taught you how to build meaningful future. You didn't just bounce back. You rebuilt with higher standards, deeper awareness, and stronger foundations. By the time they held that summit, they weren't confused about what you survived. They were confused about what you became because of it. You didn't stay wounded. You didn't stay bitter. You didn't stay broken. You adjusted your boundaries, upgraded your intuition,